to Arlington, Texas. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. Santos out for the opening kick. And off we go from Dallas. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Yeah,
First run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
when you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I think. Wide eight. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide eight. Hey, kill. What do you think?
First down. Here's Dak. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Yeah. So we're going to 53. Wide eight.
Tight end going in motion here. Williams now on first and 10. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Yeah, here we go. Wide eight. What do you think?
Another run for Williams. Oh, a lot of effort there, partners, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here, third down.
Hey, kill. Wide eight. 47. What do you think?
Throw here, third down. It's Pickens on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. First and 10 now at the 29. Give to Williams from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 30-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Getting in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's
Swift on 2nd down. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at a borderline gimme 3rd down here. Staying grounded with Swift. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Dose of the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on 1st. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down. Offense up to the line pass.
8 yards on the pickup.
Swift gets it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for the Bears. 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Offense in a hurry up here.
14 yards. That's another Bears 1st down.
1st down throw by Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Swift can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Cowboys' 2-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. That's going to be incomplete. 1st time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Set to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Wide eight. 26.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. Got Lamb, and it's complete. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 26.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
54. Yeah, here we go. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. Williams can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Another for Williams. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
They've been kept down so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on 3rd and goal.
47. Yeah. Here we go.
Prescott with a blitz coming. Has it down close. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Back to throw it. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Williams will look to throw. That's completed right side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie it before halftime. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right, they rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
Has it at the 1. But he's not going to reach the end zone, so they get 6, but not an extra 2 just before the break. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Yeah! Here we go!
One final shot before the half. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
What's up?
We're going to run here. Find the none guy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
What's up?
Here's Williams. Headed out right. He's running with it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Bears 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. Offensive line fast.
That's another Bears 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down Bears.
1st down, here's Swift. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Deron Bland. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this is near the 1st down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29.
And it's 3rd down.
Running for it, it's Swift. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. He'll throw it. It's on target to Moore. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Bears
1st and goal, Swift. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
pick up of 2. Brings up 2nd and
They're going to throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. He's back to throw. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Cowboys will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Ruben Hippolyte II able to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Dak out of the pistol. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Prescott now on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Yeah, here we go, 47. Wide 26.
Looking to throw. That's Pickens with a catch outright. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
That's Munga. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand at thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
On play action, Williams. He brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They ruled him out of bounds. We've got third down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Fire! What is that?
Third down. Here's Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal. This is the end of the third quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. They'll run it with Munga. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push enough drive to get this running game going.
Working quickly here.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Cowboys 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Tolbert now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success. His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Hey, 47. Everybody, kill. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around.
One clear.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Yeah, here we go. Wide 8. Here we go, 47. 26.
Desperation time here. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a first.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys down by 7. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 26.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Right back to Williams on 1st down. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Yeah!
Here he is to throw. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
Here we go. Wide 8. 26.
Looking to throw it. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Yeah! Here we go, go to 54, go.
Now to throw. And it's caught, he's got Lamb. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Back to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in block. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Puts a body on the line for his team. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is that?
He'll look to throw it. And it'll be incomplete. They went for it, trying to stun everybody with no time left on the clock. But alas, we are headed for overtime. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They go with Manangai here. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Manangai with it. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. Dose of the hurry up here.
He was brought down at the 26. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To the ground, it's Manangai. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Running behind center with Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Oh, big interception here. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. We all know you want that ball first in overtime, Brock. You get the chance to dictate how this period starts. But what a stunning turn of events now as that interception gives the other team a chance to win it all right here.
Such a two-sided coin. Offensively can't happen. This cannot happen. But defensively, you know exactly what those defenders are saying to their buddies running on the field. Go do it. Go finish. Go finish that pick in this game, and let's go celebrate.
And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On second down, the run with Williams. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out.
And he goes down. The Bears got him. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack. And now the entire game rests on his next kick. It's 44 yards here from the left half. The kick is good.